Is simple.
You gotta do it way louder though.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Welcome to Dakota State University Collegiate Champions League. I am your host, Killer Keemstar. I am joined by Tim. How are you, Tim?
I'm doing great. This is a new stream buddy for me, Brock.
Yeah.
I haven't had the pleasure of streaming with Brock.
Let's get this. I'm excited.
Mitchell is unavailable today, unfortunately, due to scheduling conflicts, but we're going to have a great time casting the University of Iowa game.
Yeah, Dakota State University, University of Iowa. This is a storied matchup. The history this matchup has going back several semesters now, between extended scrims, CCL league play, a match on LAN this past semester.
Ooh.
I mean, it's been right. Am I not mistaken? I feel like you're going to correct me right now, and I'm going to look really stupid.
I played USD, but not Iowa.
Okay, well, we almost played them on LAN, and we're going to this semester. Mark my words.
Get excited for the LAN tournament.
LAN coming, USD hosting this semester, by the way. It's going to be awesome. Super excited. So, woo, chat hype. Word to Zuberman. I like that guy. We are still getting things ready. I believe we are still working out the pick ban process. Gonna go a little impromptu. Production room, do we have a map number 1?
We do not.
No.
Negative. All right.
Iowa is not in the party yet.
Okay, there we go.
So,
all right. So, basically, what other streams do we have coming up? Well, coming up.
Great question.
Let's see. Today is, if I check my handy wristwatch, today is Thursday. So, coming up, we're gonna have some COD streams coming at you.
Ooh, that's
we're
fun.
gonna have some Rocket League soon, right? Do we no spring break scheduling?
Oh, right.
Over spring break.
Not
We
over
will
spring
have a-
break. Negative. I lied about the Rocket League. That will be coming soon. TM.
Do we have any streams tomorrow? Or is the next stream next
I do not believe
Sunday?
so. I believe the
Okay.
next stream is next Sunday, returning from spring break.
Which is also another Valorant stream, right?
Yes.
And I'm going to guess I actually might be casting again because I don't think Mitchell's available.
Hey.
So I hope you don't get tired of me not knowing what's going on.
Nah, we'll be okay.
No, we'll be fine.
Exciting things coming up. So Dakota State going on spring break, coming into this matchup. Valorant has changed a little bit. We've gotten some updates. Icebox has some major changes that went down. The
Yeah.
map is different. I'm liking the new sites.
B site's different. It's been more consistent now.
It makes it a lot more fun to see how initiators can play on the map. And really just getting that info early and not over-rotating seems to be kind of the thing on the new Icebox. Sage is fun. There's a lot of fun walls and spikes.
Yes.
And
I've always loved seeing Sages on Icebox.
aside from that, Yoru, big changes. I
He's
hope
OP now,
we
right?
see him. He is he's not OP as much as he is just more viable. So now his clone is like a full clone, walks in a straight line, you shoot it, you get blinded. And it's super hard to discern the clone.
Really?
Like you'll have 3 people holding like Ascent B main. Like and then a Yoru clone will walk in and 2 people won't shoot it, but then 1 person will. And then all 3 of them are blinded, and it's just like everyone's screaming to figure out who shot it. So that's going to be interesting. His teleport, you can now fake his teleport. So you can look at it and then press your interact key, and that will fake the audio cue that you're teleporting. I am getting an 8. That is not a Discord notification. Never mind. That is hopefully a good grade.
Hopefully.
Midterm season.
I just got my last one done about 20 minutes before coming here.
Hey, good work.
So, yeah.
I still have a lab to make up. Two labs to make up, but
I'm sure it'll be great.
we'll get there. We win on Friday.
Do we have
We have
University of Iowa in the
3
party?
members of Iowa, presumably, in the party.
Yes, are coming soon.
Pick bands coming soon.
All right.
All right.
Stalling for more time.
I think we are going to throw to a brief 5-minute intermission. We will be back shortly to bring you some Collegiate Champions League Valorant Week 4 head-to-head action in Dakota State versus the University of Iowa Hawkeyes.
See you then.
Get me off screen.
everybody to Week 4 CCL Valorant, DSU versus University of Iowa. We have the map picks and bans. So bringing it in for the first map we're going to have today is...
My notes app closed. I saw
Bind. So we're going to be going offense first as well.
Yes.
Very, very consistent map. DSU, big fan of Bind.
Big Bind fans in the household. That does not mean it is a guaranteed win.
Oh, no.
Iowa is a very formidable opponent. And we have to stay on our A game to perform against this team on both halves for certain. Hey, Tam Man in the chat from Iowa. What's good? Let's
go.
Let's get it. We love to see it. All right, so just a quick rundown real quick while I got the notes in front of me so I can get my phone off screen and we can get the gameplay on. Dakota State, we got Bind. We are on attack first. Map 2, we have Iowa pick split. Dakota State will be on defense first. Then we have Icebox as the decider map with Dakota State on attack first. Should be some good action. I see 5 and 5 in the lobby screen. Can I get some R's in the chat? We'll be getting ready shortly. So Bind DSU attack. What are we looking to see here? What do you want to see out of Dakota State?
I want to see clutch plays. I want to see strong utility usage. I like B site. I feel like they do better on B.
Okay. I do like a lot of the B site plays. I think it's going to be very fun, depending on the agents picked. I mean, we might see like a Sentinel, like Chamber, who can really lock down a site. Like if Dakota State goes Chamber KJ, this could get dicey. And I believe we are ready to transition into agent select.
Let's go.
Let's get it. All right. 82 seconds remaining. We're going to see a lot of hovers, a lot of Keck W's, the insta lock Brimstone.
Fan Brim.
Brimstone.
I feel like it's a meme pick. I feel like it's going to change it.
No. Brimstone. I mean,
Really?
for starters, that's locked. 2 Brimstone is so overpowered right now. His smokes just last so long.
Oh yeah.
And take up so much space. I mean, Astra was nerfed. Her thingies, I really don't know what to call them. I apologize. I've never played her.
Her stars?
Yeah. The smokes have a larger radius, but just her entire kit sucks more in general. So she's a lot less relevant. We're going to see Jamula on the Cypher. That's going to be a fun pick. Sova as the initiator alongside KO. So we're going to have the KO knife probably locking down A short alongside Xeon, the new addition to the roster, rocking the Raze to be able to raise bot down short or bath and then get a lot of info. Do that down B lobby, outside hookah, stuff like that. Really getting a lot of information. The Sky on Ash. Thank goodness. There's a similar character in another game that I play that looks like Sky. That's named Ash, and I always call her Ash, so this is amazing for me. Please continue to play Sky Double Initiator the rest of the series. I will be a fan of you, and you're rocking the Habibi title. I appreciate it greatly.
Yeah, except for the Howler on Sova here. This is a pretty new team comp for DSU. This is not one I've seen before.
Yeah, so the KO is going to play very nicely with the suppress. So do you know how the suppress works?
You throw the knife and then it explodes in an area. Everyone who's caught in the explosion has abilities locked down for a couple seconds.
Correct.
And it's also revealed who was in the explosion. So you can get
so the entire team under the minimap gets an indicator. If you think about like the beginning of a Rainbow Six Siege round, where you have no idea what operators you're up against, and then the HUD at the top progressively reveals them as they're identified throughout the round. It's very similar to that in the sense that the KO knife, when thrown and suppressing people, will illuminate the HUD with the opposing agents you're against and what radius they were in, and it gives your team a lot of information. We're going to see a B play coming up here. 5 versus 5, full pistol round kit, so as close to full kit as we're going to get. With the entry coming out of Garden, Jay Mula takes one down with the team shots, and Frog Fan closing out the kill. Now we get one Cubby. Dakota State has control of site, but Hookah is looking to have a retake now. Howler, the Sova, gonna have something to say about it. Frog Fan gets the smoke down, 22 HP. He's gonna lock it off. Dakota State made it.
Nice. This is a very strong entry here. I was going to have a tough time retaking this one.
Yeah, I mean, this Sky can try and do something. I don't know how much for. I mean, she has one bird flash left that can try and make a play, but the crossfire here is just so powerful. I mean, it's going to have to be amazing team shots coming through, but one on site gets a pick, gets a double
Perfect
frog fan with the 3K. Can he close it out with the 4? And he does. Dakota State 1-0.
I love to see the ghost do work. It's just an incredibly satisfying weapon.
And a great skin for it as well. Now, we're going to see Dakota State opt for a lot of like light armor Spectre type of buys here. After winning this round 1 on like bind attack, it's so paramount that you establish the eco bonus early. And what we mean by that is by buying decent guns and light or heavy armor, depending on what you bought in pistol round, you're still going to go into the next round with like 2350, even if you lose. Because the loss bonus will counter if you lose the next one on your eco anyway, so you don't have to buy for next. Plus, if you win the round, the double win bonus just slingshots you into winning the next potential 3 with an economic advantage. So, super, super imperative that they buy up here. And they do. Sova going to use the Owl Drone, clearing sight, clearing a little bit of cubby, not all the way deep into elbow, but the Brimstone Smoke, Cypher Cage, they got it covered. He's going to find this Killjoy. J-Mood has got it on lock, as well as the additional kill. I believe that was Brimstone locking down once the triple swing.
Billy knocking them all down. That was
Billy with the crossfire.
very quick,
Yeah, we got Frog Fan 4-0 and 2. I mean, the 3K to close out the prior round, the entry frag out of Hookah, dropping a sheriff to spread the economic love to make sure that Howler can just buy light armor and buy for next round. That's Dakota State's priority here. They know that they can just hold. Everyone who had light armor can upgrade. Anyone who had damaged armor can upgrade. They're looking at the results of last round's save from University of Iowa right now. So even though they have the economic advantage coming in, Dakota State's really playing for next here. The raised boombot coming through in combination with the KO knife and the raised grenade going to completely lock down the lamps area for Dakota State. A questionable blast pack. I mean, it's like CSGO surfing. You know, it really is an art, and this is just map 1. We're going to see some great blast pack movement plays. That was not one of them, unfortunately. Meanwhile, Spike goes down. Billy going to try and lock down the counter-terrorist link area. We're going to have one split Heaven and one split CT link. Howler's aware. Shock Dart clears it. We're going to have an opposing Owl Drone come through from Heaven. Misses the dart. Got a lot of time here.
Wait. 3v2 favor of DSU. We got Brim on a bit of a lower health here. So DSU's looking to finish off this. It looks like they have just decided to abandon site. This is, they're going to save the round. Looks like Iowa's just trying to get their economy in the best shape possible. And then Howler and J-Mula, unfortunately, dying to the bomb there.
I mean, they bought for next. They bought for next. The big thing for University of Iowa there was saving that double phantom. They invested everything they could into that round. Sova losing all of his armor in an earlier engagement, going to leave him in kind of a tough situation here. But Dakota State, having bought for next, going to have triple Vandal, double Phantom against a split buy here. Gonna see what they're gonna do. It looks like some B trickery from Dakota State against a quadruple stack on A. So if we go fast, this Killjoy might not be able to handle what is in store for her, but we're seeing the early rotate from Ignore Iowa catching on to the lack of presence that they've seen. Some util being dumped. We have a double rotate Hookah. Triple TP. Goodness me, I didn't hear that. That was crazy. Oh my goodness. The Sentinels of Light Vandal on Billy, trying to do work out of garden, playing for his life, buying time for the team entry, picks up one, can get the second. No, he doesn't. Sova lit half HP, but it doesn't matter. Dakota State has rotated to the other side. They have Brimstone ult to play for and a 3v3 full rotate from Iowa.
Yeah, it was really just very fun to see here with the double rotate. It looks like I was just caught completely off guard there. They tried to get that teleport in, and it just did not work out for them. They slowed down there. They did take down one of ours, but Ash picking off J-Mula, but not before he can get a kill on Sin there.
This Lamb's control is critical. If Howler gets the right timing, I mean, the Seeker's coming through from Sky, but if Howler gets the right timing here, this could be everything for Dakota State. Brimstone Molly's down. Brimstone ult is an option for Dakota State, and it looks like it may be used here. Frogman gets the early pick showers, playing for his life, but the spike was ultimately detonated. Iowa playing in the hookah area to save the 2 guns that they can.
Yeah, DSU with a very strong start here with 4-0. This is only going to snowball farther. Oh, I was just going to try to pick up anything that they can here on the economy going into what this looks like a half-buy round right here. This is going to be essential for them to get any foothold on the game right now. If they lose this one, it's going to be another save. And who knows when's the next time they're going to be able to get a chance to get on a streak of their own here. All right, looks like J-Mula is going to be putting some pressure on A here while the rest go on to B.
Valiant effort for certain. Some early, I love these high-level matches because you see things like this. The kit usage to get Xeon into that teleporter early could prove to be pitiful. I mean, in the short term, gets a lot of info and a lot of safety. J-Mula has a lot of kit remaining, looking to lock down showers here. The brim smoke, just buying so much time. You can double smoke in an entryway in a round as Brimstone and essentially have 0 visibility for the entire round. For 200 freaking credits. It's absurd. J-Mula with an inopportune camera that's going to get shot. We're going to see the stimmy for the winning.
Not enough.
But J-Mula with the tap. Going to finish it out. 2 HP on Billy. Xeon coming through. Everyone running their ones. Dakota State 4-0 on the map. 4v2 in the sight. Is they're going to just hold off against this retake? I mean, that's the goal.
DSU using a very similar strategy as the last time, and it just worked out just as well. They're going to try to get any kind of retake there from Iowa's side, but taking out Xeon there. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. Billy's on almost no health.
I mean, Iowa's full insight. Like, they got to commit. Dakota State playing good angles, but Billy, no health. Now a 2v1, almost a 1v1. I mean, this could be a play.
Billy needs to catch them off guard here. Oh, and it worked. Billy for the third there. Almost as close to dead as you can get. 2 health out of 150. All right, moving on to our 6th round. We are halfway through the first quarter, I believe, right?
Yeah. So it's 12
this
rounds.
is about to be halfway through.
Yeah.
There you go.
Excuse me.
Iowa playing a bit safer there with the Spectre and the Classic. A lot of light armor as well, but
I love this out of the Brimmy. You see how he's keeping a sheriff in light armor,
sheriff.
so he can get the stimmy.
Ooh, KO knife going out, detecting just the killjoy there. Not before he being struck down.
So the Brimstone stim did receive a buff.
Really, I was gonna say I was pretty infamously useless.
Yeah, no, it's it grants your team movement speed as well as fire rate increase now.
Ooh.
And it lasts for like 2 seconds after you walk out of it. Like it's really useful for eco rushing and just building a lot of map presence quickly as a team. Like things like W keying out of market up split mid. We're going to see the Razor coming through with the use of the blast pack, going to deal a lot of damage, going to hurt Sin, but only wound. We're going to get 1 kill traded 4K, 1 versus 1.
Xeon getting the 4th kill through the smoke there.
For the ace. Spike down 3 bullets in the Phantom, making the move, going to utilize Raze's grenade. 5 bullets, but team comms come through knowing that she is lit. Does not matter. Xeon at 87 HP misses
So
the
close.
wallbang lineup, halves the spike is Sky, wins the 1v1.
Unfortunate.
University of Iowa still in this. Plenty of time to spare after getting that half on the defuse. And Sky walks away with a gorgeous Reaver Vandal.
Xeon almost getting his ace 2 weeks in a row. Unfortunate.
So close, but no smoking for you today, Xeon.
University of Iowa finally catching a break here. They are going to do as much as they can right now with this. But, considering the fact that almost all of them die. It's not going to really help them out here a ton. They kind of need a thrifty or a flawless or something like that.
Priority for this round is fixing their brimstones donut. I love the guy or gal. Sure, they're terrific, but that's not something you want to be seeing on the map if you are the University of Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
Really good smoke, going to buy a lot of time. Free entry. Oh, the knowledge, the util. Oh, the double flank. Oh, it was so juicy. I wanted it so badly.
You can just see the stars line sometime, but it just wasn't perfect.
Meanwhile, pushing up Bath. We're going to have the spike as well as Sova. 2 versus 2 on the site. Killjoy kit being wiped out. We have one Heaven, one CT spike going down inside of the one-way smoke. Invulnerability coming through from the KO utility usage from afar. Or it might have been Killjoy, actually. That makes... I got that twisted. We don't talk about it.
Looking more from the smoke. Oh, knows exactly where he's at. And Howler getting the headshot on Ash.
Howler, rolling up the sleeves a little bit. Letting him, where he's like, they're in round 7. I can sit down in my chair. and kind of start playing the game. Defender Killjoy coming through. Amazing cinematic of that KO grenade. Trying to deal some AoE damage. Killjoy going to come through. Halves the spike is Sova. Crossfire set up. And down goes Ignis.
Mm-hmm. It was a great idea, but they just weren't able to properly get everything they could out of that Killjoy ult. Yeah. Okay, I got that right.
Good looks.
Nice.
Really though, 6-1. We're looking economically. It's kind of even. I mean, I
kind of.
Word to my homie Sin on Iowa. Frenzy Revolution. Are you a member of the Frenzy Revolution?
No, I can't.
So on an economical round, you join the Frenzy Revolution. You buy a Frenzy and whatever armor you can afford buying for next, and you take your Frenzy and you try and do something like Xeon, or you buy a Judge.
That is the absolute most fun thing I've seen in a long time. Xeon, the blast back into the Judge. I was gonna be honest. I saw the Judge. I was doubting.
Yeah,
I was not sure how well I was gonna go. Picking up the Phantom after that kill too. That was exactly what you want out of a Judge.
That is exactly what you want out of a raise. I mean, the kit completely unlock. Cypher Cage combined with Tripwire and Brimstone Smoke going to completely lock down this entrance, and now it's just all about Dakota. I mean,
they just cannot enter. There's so much util going down on DSU's side.
It's just all about occupying space for as long as possible if you're Dakota State, and now the numbers. They're gone, and
Iowa needed that flawless. With DSU on that, it's going to be even tougher to get as much as they can in this round. Seriously, look at that beautiful movement. You just did not see that coming.
One more.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh. I used to spend like so much time, right? I used to spend so much time running those down in like a game by myself, like just with cheats on, infinite ammo, infinite abilities, and I would just run it where I would just sit there and like find fun raise spots. Like when Ascent dropped, I was there for like a while. Meanwhile, I can't get back to game. By the way, production, I hit the silly button. Yeah, thank you. The shortcut. We get to see Xeon do Xeon things. Fantastic. A good entry kill, but going to be traded. And Dakota State wins the 2 versus 1 trade-off. Going to occupy back towards the opposite site. We're rotating towards A. They know that 2 of the 3 remaining players were B. It's not a challenge they decided to take. They know that they have Cypher's kit down on the A site ready for the retake. Meanwhile, Brimstone coming off of a low performance early in this first half, going to try and make the first move potentially out of the CT Link area. Billy's kit, the KO kit, coming through. Has KO ult for the infinite suppress. You know what I like to call the KO ultimate?
What?
Petrificus Totalis. From Harry Potter.
I never watched or read Harry Potter. I'm sorry.
Petrificus Totalis was the what they casted on Neville in like the second movie and second book, to lock him up and petrify him when he was standing up for what was right in the Gryffindor hall room. And it is exactly that, because it locks him up. You can't do any abilities for a pulsating radius. It's so loud. KO ult is so loud. Like that is the one thing that people don't get when they watch like VCT gameplay and they have caster audio and game audio so quiet and they have people illustrating what's going on. Like KO ult, when you're playing as a player and you have audio turned up to the level you need to hear footsteps. What?
I'm gonna need you to explain that Ash placement. I'm not sure where she was going.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to download Waze and get back to you with a map, because I have no idea either.
Oh,
meanwhile,
a great flank here. Oh, Ignis with the
so close, but Billy able to clean it up on the trades, and I mean, really, Dakota State just winning their ones.
Oh yeah,
is what it comes down to.
Almost consistently. I mean, consistently, but I was gonna say almost every time.
Yay! 15, 4, and 8 out of the young gun on an initiator.
Yeah, that is honestly way more assists than usual on Billy. I'm surprised it's not even like 24 and 4 or something like that. I would say I commented my first game this semester 3 weeks ago, and Xeon, I gotta say, it's just worked so much better with the team than he did back then. It's just crazy improvement. So he's been doing some incredible things. Ooh, Howler using Sova ult, getting two shots onto Sin there, one on Blue Mana.
Excuse me.
Ooh, Brimstone ult going down. And DSU is actually on the disadvantage here for one of the few times this map. Billy going in. Twisted expects him
double
there.
peek, perfect time, perfect crossfire. Howler able to get one, can't get the second.
So close. I would get in at second point of the map, but I'm not sure this is gonna turn the game around. This is gonna be
no. This round has a greater implication than you believe.
9-3. Is that what you're saying? The 9-3 curse.
The 9-3 is currently on the table.
Have you experienced the backhand of the 9-3 curse?
I have experienced the backhand of the 9-3 curse many a time. Yeah, it's oh, if you know, you know. To compare it to something, it's like working on being like a lead member of a play or recital, and you have like a family member or a loved one or like a role model attend like opening night, and they hate it. Like it's just not it. That's the 9-3 curse. It's just like you put so much effort into something just to have your dreams crushed in the ninth hour, in the ninth inning, if you will.
DSU's working their hardest to try and stop that. Going hard on B. This is not going to be a rotate over to A, as it has been so many times so far this quarter.
We get to see an actual execute.
Getting the spike down, and he's gonna spot him through the smoke there using Cypher. Throwing down. Oh, he was kind of a goner.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's actually, not to bring up Paladins again, but there's exactly similar thing going on with Paladins. Yeah, me and my friends have this thing. It's like you can't 4-cap. You can get points in that game from defending, from being pushed on. You get points from pushing a payload, and you get points from capping. And you cannot, if you cap 3 times, so the score is 3-3 to, you will lose every single time.
No, you can't do it. You can't do it. You will lose that cap round every time. You got to play for next. Really though, I mean, Dakota State, we're on the verge of a 9-3, but this is a very good performance, and it comes off of the back of, Billy and Xeon. But it also comes off the back of teamwork, playing your ones, and mid-round adjustments. And that's what Dakota State has done really well. They are doing a very good job of looking at their mini-maps and keeping very good track of what they can and can't occupy,
Absolutely.
And that's what's made the difference here. 10-2. We made it, boys.
Got it.
We
We're in
made
the
it.
safe zone. Yep.
We're
Last
across
week,
the finish line.
we were in a sort of similar situation, and DSU kind of had some weird tactics going around, but I got to say, this week they've just been 100%, it seems like to me, all the way. There's absolutely no weird strategies they're doing, no odd flanks, odd gun picks. They're just, they're try-harding this right now.
Yeah. And, I mean, Xeon doing Xeon things, they don't even want to walk it.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna see an execute coming through here. Early util usage coming out of the duelist. Ray's trying to execute sight. Billy making some plays. Double flash. Gets a lot of damage onto Ash, but laid to Ash himself is Billy. 3 versus 4 spike going down for Iowa, but damage dealt to several members of the University of Iowa team. 2 versus 4 make that 2 versus 3. 2 members of the team hurt heavily on this pistol round, and when your bullets deal so little damage and you have abilities like the shock dart, if only.
Frog fan picking
One
up
to go.
2.
They know
One left.
where they are. And they didn't waffle their shots. Good
That was
job.
close there.
Howler 6174, you have saved this city. 11-2 is the score line. 0-0 is the series score. And we're looking to be in a pretty good spot. Zulumon44 in the twitch.television stream chat says, woo, go DSU, and go DSU indeed.
Absolutely.
We stay Trojan strong out here, baby.
Oh yeah, and using this econ boost, it's going to be incredibly difficult.
Oh,
for
we get to
University
see
of Iowa
them.
to
We
lead
get to
this
see
more.
the initiator mark. Oh, he teased me. He sold. He quite literally and figuratively sold that. We're going to see Sin, the Rays duelist, playing this market area. Light armor, Ghost.
Ooh.
Make that light armor
Good
Sheriff.
Sheriff
Change
shot.
the buy last second. We're going to see good information out of this Owl Drone. Howler eager to take this challenge. With the reveal off the Owl Drone dart, going to spot the rotate towards short. Xeon, remember Sin has the Sheriff and the light armor, going to get lit up, going to use the grenade. Owl Drone coming through from Iowa. The spot that Howler is pushed through showers. It's tough for me to identify right now if Iowa has decided that. I mean, it's rare that you see 4 people A main on bind and don't know if they've decided to commit to the site yet.
They're just playing with the idea. They're trying it out.
They've got 50 seconds. They've got some time to play. They're waiting for picks. That's commendable. But you're going to get the brimstone smoke coming through.
Yep.
Xeon is going to do Xeon things. And there's the spike. There's the boom bot. 41 HP. Doesn't matter. Frog fan sprays through his own smoke. There's suddenly 3 there. The stimmy for the Winnie is Frog fan gets traded by the picked up Sheriff off of the body of the Rays. Killjoy going to be taking down Billy with the flash. Perfect lineup. Going to blind. Jumps up onto bomb truck. Billy just playing his life, playing time. He said, you know what? You can have your plant money. I know you only bought Ghost.
A pinch maneuver here from DSU.
All right, swing in
See
5,
if they can
4,
execute.
3, 2, 1. Swing. There we go.
Working perfectly there.
Good team
Very-
shots.
Very safe defuse.
Going to opt to give the full defuse credit to Howler in order to work closer to that Sova ultimate. So close. 2 more ticks. That's 1 kill and 1 orb. That's very achievable in this final round to turn the tides in the end. What is the economy looking like, Dakota State? Are you feeling ambitious, or do you play with your several round lead and just play for next? And it looks like that's going to be the case, except if you're Jay Mula. What's going on down there? You're going up against full buys and you wanna bring out Frenzy Revolution. Frenzy Revolution. It's the Frenzy Revolution. And he's Cypher Gaming long. He's gonna do it. Hey, yo, all I'm saying, between 0 and 20 meters, the Frenzy does 78 damage to the head. Tell me that's not worth $450. Okay, granted, you buy it, you can't buy light armor on pistol rounds. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But if you're like a duelist, you
Health
can
is-
buy like 2 pieces of your kit and make space just as easy. Don't need it. That's all I'm saying. It's a winning investment. Any gun you pick up on a Frenzy round, you cannot use. It goes to your teammate. It's a rule. I wrote it. It's a rule.
DSU put up a healthy defense here on their save round. Oh, just to say that's Xeon.
Yeah, I was gonna-
We're gonna fall there. Unfortunate timing for me.
planted.
Long range there in the first
Last
kill.
player standing.
Yeah. This is one that can stand to lose. This one that can stand to lose.
Yep.
They got them so low. Unfortunately, we're not able to finish them off.
Word to my brother Jay Mula for the frenzy kill.
Here we go. But yeah, this is all about, for Iowa, this is going to be about mentality reset, keeping it positive, keeping it moving forward. They're going to...
They won one round now. Their real goal should be like it's never chalked. Like this is Collegiate Champions League week 4. There's a lot of time on the table and there's a lot of time left in this series. They can stand to make this map go as long as they can and generate momentum for map number 2. Their map number 2 is going to be pivotal in them staying in this series.
Split, I will say, is a great map for DSU as well, but let's see how much work that Iowa can do for it. And DSU will be starting on defense this time, I believe. So it's going to be a bit of a mix-up there compared to this map.
We're talking about Split, man. Biden's not over, ladies and gentlemen. 0-0 in the series. We're still here. Jay Mula doing some work with that gorgeous Prime Vandal variant or Reaver Vandal. I give up. You know what?
Well, what's
I'm
that
hanging
thing
up the
cost,
headphones.
like
I'm hanging up the headphones. It's chalk.
$25?
No charges.
It's chalk.
Right skin's expensive.
All right. KO, are you gonna knife? Are you gonna knife?
Ooh, I think he'll hit this. If he just
The timing on this
does it.
knife is so critical. Doesn't
Whoa,
get shot too.
There we go.
Jay Mula, cam long. Jay Mula, cam long. Give me Jay Mula. Cam long. Cam long. Did it get shot? Did it get shot? Okay, they have to know. Brimstone smoked it. Okay, they have to know. That's all I
30
needed.
seconds left.
That's all I needed. They know the push is coming. They know it's coming now. The cat in the Brimstone smoke. Frog fan, you sneaky devil. I want to say words that I shouldn't say. That was a clever one. The gap in that smoke left such a great spot on the
10
crossfire.
seconds left.
Spike's going to go down, but it's not
enemy
going
remaining.
to matter. Dakota State, Xeon with style.
Another really
Cementing
fun
it.
blast pack
Academy
kill.
spray, literally schooling them to close out 13
Defenders
to
win.
3.
Absolute, very, very strong game from DSU. Really just establishing dominance.
Yeah, exactly. That is the language that I would use. I mean, it's not to say that there's a substantial skill gap between these teams. I think it was agent select diff and map diff. You know, like Iowa is a formidable team. We will see them again later this season, and it will matter.
Oh, yeah.
And we will see them later this series. And honestly, if I bring the notes back up, split defense,
Split defense, yes.
losable, very losable for Dakota State. Very winnable, very winnable.
Very. Who knows, really? It could go either way. You can know if you stay tuned into the stream.
You can stay tuned in the stream, and in the meantime, what I want you guys to do is, more importantly, stay tuned into our socials! ! Socials.
Absolutely.
In the Twitch chat. You can get with us on TikTok. Join the Facebook
TikTok.
group. Follow us on Instagram. Our stories remarkable. Our
Absolutely stellar.
Twitter posting schedule. You
Gotta
you
say.
stay caught up with everything CCL COD, everything other CCL COD, everything Valorant CCL and CCA and Rocket League Collegiate Carball and NACE and you name it, it's on there. If Dakota State Varsity Esports is competing, it's in the socials. Oh, I can do it. Down.
It's
over there.
Oof.
Over there. I found it. The camera's backwards. All right. I just got told to shut up.
We're going to throw it to a quick break here.
We'll be back. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening,
Gamers.
ladies, gentlemen, non-binary identifying gaming individuals and alike.
Rise up.
We're back.
We are going to be moving on to Split and moving into Agent Select real quick. Oh, already got
Let's
the
go,
Iowa
Jimula
picks in.
Chamber. We're going to see
No Sova.
Sky on Ash again for Iowa. We're going to see the Brimstone switch up. Blue Mana on Brimstone last round. Brimstone Split going to be very versatile, very useful. I mean, there's a reason it's called Split. It's about mid control. For those of you who aren't aware, Split mid means that there are two entrances to the middle lane of the map at the top of mid on the upper side, attack, defense side. There's two at the top, two at the bottom on either
that's
side.
what's important.
Yeah, that's what matters. And you have access to stand to peek them off spawn. Oh, I love the aesthetic of the chicken banner. Zion, step up your game. Get the chicken
This is
banner.
the third week in a row we haven't seen chicken banner.
Like, travel back in time. Okay, I missed the Wide Joy banner. Can I get a hashtag save Wide Joy in the chat if you are around? And you are about the Wide Joy. Give me a hashtag save Wide Joy.
Going into the first pistol round, let's see if we can get 3 for 3 on DSU side. All right, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
For the person who has about 20 times my hours in this game.
Yeah.
What's the number one thing Iowa can do to switch up their game to get a bit more of a head in this game?
So Iowa on attack, the big thing that teams get caught up in the middle of their attack half is thinking that they need to push fast and thinking that they need to like do puggy pistol round strats. Like, you see this big stack towards like the market and B main area. Usually you're going to see like 3 go towards this left side of the map on the attack half, and then 2 towards the right side. Maybe just 1 on an A round where it's like a dedicated B push and you're double swinging mid. But usually you want to see like a default split. Now on pistol rounds, that's different. You're playing for picks, you're playing for momentum, and this Omen is about to get swarmed, to be honest with you. And that's the type of thing that you want to see Iowa doing this attack half, is taking space with haste. Using their kit to their advantage, occupying sites, and going from 0 to hero. They want to be like a Rivian R1T truck out there. Foot on the pedal, 2.4 seconds. You're at highway speeds, baby. And that's what Xeon is trying to do now, gaining some momentum, dealing some damage. But alas, no death.
Standing.
1 versus 2 backside. He's going to swing pillar, swing pillar, swing pillar. Oh my gosh. You win these. Wide swing pillar. You are a hero. Let him know. Let it bark. No right click, man.
Schmiles getting the third for Iowa to clinch out the pistol round. And this is absolutely what Iowa needed.
Washed. Washed.
Hopefully, I mean, for them, not for us. I mean, I hope they don't use the pistol rounds to their advantage. But if I were on
Oh no,
Iowa,
they are.
if
We
I were
got
casting
a, we
for
got
Iowa,
a full armor Brimstone Marshall off the back of a 3K in pistol. This is getting dicey, folks.
Shadows traveling.
to be honest, I'm always rooting for anybody with the Marshall. That takes guts. That's what I'm looking for.
I'll be honest, these days, not really.
Really?
It's because
gotta be.
in these early rounds where people are buying light armor or no armor, the body shots count so much. Like, even if you don't hit the head, if you hit, like, the sternum, you're still dealing, like, 97 of 125 damage. Like, that's leaving him, like, a crappy right click where half your shots land from a clap. Dog coming through from the sky. We're going to enter heaven so fast. Dropping down to hell is Billy. Or Howler. I lied.
Ooh.
Gets 1. Gets 2. Right click coming through. However, 3K going to get traded out. Killjoy versus Killjoy. Frogfang grabs the Spectre. Knows there's one hell. Knows there's one hell. There's a Vandal to the left. Does he want to make the play for the... Oh, no, that's a Marshall.
Blue mana is low on Viper health right now.
Yes, indeed.
Reyna is Reyna gonna go? Oh, no. Is she flanking or is she just... No, she's flanking.
30 seconds left.
She's not full flanking, though, is the
Turret
problem.
destroyed.
Run at the ropes, tease, the turret broken, and then the kill comes through.
Oh, so close for the kinch there. And gonna get the plant down? Nah, I didn't think they would. What do you got to say about that round?
You know, we are not sponsored nor affiliated with any PepsiCo products, but the Mountain Dew Game Fuel keys to victory for that round is DSU Frog fan not drawing the Disney Channel logo around his opponents with the Spectre.
Ooh, that's important. All right, this is the third round. This is DSU's chance to change the momentum of the map right now. It's going to be... It's not the end of the world if they lose this one, but it's going to be real important.
It's a momentum shift, and the way Iowa's playing this is so methodical. It's wonderful. They know Dakota State is in a rifle round, and that they're antsy. Split is a rotate heavy map, right? There's long rotates. You have to commit to sites, and they're doing a great job of just making use of time to take space rather than hits. And Xeon
use of the grenades there.
Xeon does the opposite. He says, "I don't need time. I need my kit." And W key right clicks a grenade and does Xeon things.
Does Xeon things.
Does Xeon
Absolutely.
things.
Like I said, I was going to say this is a completely different eye than we saw last game, but DSU is going to take full advantage of their bye round right now.
I mean, Xeon, the KJ turret sleeping. I mean, we're gonna see this pressure mid. This is make or break.
30 seconds left.
One.
One enemy remaining.
Two. Two
Xeon.
plus 2 makes 4, and Xeon doing Xeon
Only been
things.
consistently impressed. Not gonna lie.
Wow. Crazy. 6-2.
I apologize. I forgot what exact opponent we lost to 2 weeks ago. It was a very, very close game, and honestly, I think if we were to play them again 4 to 5 times, we would beat them right now with our team dynamic. It's kind of wild how much it's improved, and I'm itching for the rematch.
Watching here.
You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say wait until you see this team with Frog Fan on someone who can get kills. Because Killjoy's job is not to get kills. And Chambers' job is to only get kills. Are you familiar with Chambers' kit? I know he's pretty new.
Yeah, I'm familiar with it. I'm
Okay.
not I don't really play the game, so I'm not exactly how best to use this kit, but I know what it does.
You've like watched him, but you've never touched him.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so the big things, we'll let the text key play out. It's kind of just like a W key A main thing. I mean, we get the attacker Killjoy coming in the cubby. We're going to see a lot of occupied space on site. Xeon sitting sewers. We're going to have 1 ropes. We're going to have 1 heaven. 3 versus 4.
Spike planted.
Pretty decent kit for Dakota State. We're going to have ultimate to play off the back of. We're going to have Omen full kit. We're going to have KO only missing, I think, 1 flash with a nade. There's a lot of space that can be occupied here, but there's a lot of ones. I mean, first KO knife going to come through. Do you peek right Howler? That will determine the success of this round.
One enemy remaining.
Do you clean up your right side? You don't have to. Xeon does.
Throwing up the Academy spray again. Xeon is just being ruthless right now.
Putting on a clinic. Come get your flu shots, says Xeon.
Ooh,
I mean, it's 7-2. That's
all tied up, and Xeon is top fragging right now. I gotta say, I would leaderboard a bit more even there, but Xeon is just pulling up clear and ahead.
I mean,
Muller grabbing the op though, so let's see how this round plays out for him.
I'm excited. We get the 4 Sheriff light armor. This could get dicey for Omen. You see, Omen is very good at holding them up. I mean, he's a controller. That's in the name of his role. But the thing that the Omen's not going to be able to do a lot against is if the same thing happens, but instead of 2 peeking mid, 1 holding, and 1 peeking garage, if they triple peek him garage, Omen doesn't have the kit to back off of that. So Iowa taking these one-on-one fights, like one following another out mid for Xeon to double pick up, or taking the one-on-one with Omen, it's these kind of challenges that are going to lose them these pivotal eco swing rounds, I like to call them. for Iowa, and that's where the problems are going to arise. That now we're a minute into the round and they're still stuck into their spawn. Like, I hate to be that guy, but at some point someone's got to be that guy.
One enemy
And
remaining.
Billy had to wake up real quick. He had to unplug his mouse. He had it in the charging dock real quick.
You know, his computer almost went to sleep there.
Yeah. had to jump start. You know, pull the ripcord on the jet ski.
Ooh, Xeon taking the kill there from Jay Muller for his third this round.
Oh, I love the finisher on that skin.
Yeah, just moving in, and look at the credits on Xeon there. 6150. Absolutely incredible.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't need him. Jay Mula's 0-4-2 with an op. He's a walking bank. Doesn't matter what Xeon has. He's got Jay Mula on his team.
Yeah, it's just they. How do you even get that much money? This is a genuine question because I don't understand. How did they get so much money so quickly after being down?
They were down 0-2, and a 2-round loss bonus is one of the greatest things you can have. You're guaranteed, I think, $2,900. Someone correct me in chat, please. But I believe it is like $2,500 for a 2-round and $2,900 for a 3-round loss bonus, somewhere along those lines. But that $2,900 is really valuable because that $2,900 is the cost of a Vandal. So if you save, if you save $1,500, you got full kit. And DSU was just able to win one round, and then there was a split buy. So we had like 2 rifles returned, and DSU with full economy and the operator in hands of Jamula, they were able to kind of bring that into a split buy against Iowa. Then Iowa went into the eco round. And then they had 4 sheriffs against that slow push. And now we're here with Viper doing snake bite things. Permanently coming through for Omen, getting a lot of info,
30
going to
seconds left.
use the Omen teleport down to hell. Stimmy for the Winnie coming through, but Billy says no. Ash also shutting it down, almost a collateral. Jay Mula gets on the board. Seekers coming through. Killjoy ult
Spike
to answer.
planted.
Viper wall currently separating the site, but that is slowly going to change, and the Viper ultimate going to come through, occupying a majority of the back of site. 1 player detained. Frogfang clears out the entire back of site. So viable. Viper down. Garage kill coming through. Chamber, do you have your brother's back? You do.
Whoa,
Don't need to reload.
Surviving on 10. Jay Muller for the third there.
Gets 3.
gonna
He's on the board. He locked in. Yo, Oracle, you're the new bottom. You're the new bottom. Lock in. I'm kidding. I mean the
We
best to you.
appreciate all
I mean the
people
best to
playing
you.
in CCL.
We love
much
that.
better
We
than-
love the Collegiate Champions League.
I could play this game for.
We hold integrity, sportsmanship, and teamwork in the highest regard.
Wow,
But
is
seriously,
that straight from the handbook?
lock
That's an
it.
impressive.
Brother. Lock it.
This Iowa is kind of just not being as consistent with the 1v1s that they were before, and also sometimes losing the 2v1s even, which is even worse for them.
It's about the pacing. I mean, the duelist controller combo coming out of Dakota State here to take this split mid is going to give Dakota State so many options on how they want to play this mid push. And that's really, like, Dakota State, you have 1 pick. You've used your Raze's entire kit and 1 Omen ability, and you've locked down a minute, wasted space, identified every character on the map, and did I mention wasted a minute?
1 enemy remaining.
Just incredible amount of usefulness getting out of just the cheapest util is not something that we're seeing from Iowa's side. Twisted, the only one left remaining, and he's not for long.
Twisted, swoop, peek, locked down, mid box. Not a lot of options, but not a lot of ammo for Xeon. Sitting 5 and 14.
30 seconds left.
Not on the kill board, because that's what 5 and 14 sounds like. No, 5 and 14 in
Oh,
the
wait.
Phantom.
That was a hit.
Yeah, that was
got
a
him in
body
the
shot.
leg
He's
there,
money.
yeah.
Was that so best?
Kind of forgot the op wasn't a one-shot kill everywhere.
I think he might have wallbanged him. I didn't catch it perfectly though.
The studio lights that are here to make me pretty. Yeah, glasses.
very bright.
Glasses plus bright light plus reflective backdrop. Carry the 7 and you get glare.
Teleport's ready.
I did that
Not
right.
forgetting
right?
to put the teleport card down. As
Yeah.
we have unfortunately seen that mistake before, not going to name names.
Yes. Well, the thing too about Chamber that I often underestimate. So when you place down the teleport pillars, it shows a radius. So you have to be able to have like if you take point A and point B, and those being each pillar respectively, their overlapping radii has to form a Venn diagram somewhere. They have to overlap in some capacity. And when you activate it to teleport, you have to be standing in the radius of at least one of those pillars. And the radius is not substantial. And it doesn't work
One
the
enemy
greatest
remaining.
with height. So, using the kit is very situational, but if you get a chamber who knows how to lock down a site, I call them makeshift alarm bots. This isn't a Riot affiliated broadcast. I don't have to know the ability names. I've been doing my best, but yeah, his makeshift alarm bots, basically what they do when you place them, his C down, is if someone walks within the radius of it,
Billy's not going to be happy about that one.
30 seconds left.
I...
homie just got
What?
world starred.
How did those knife mechanics even work? I thought... Billy was at 33, wasn't he? And he...
Okay, Brogfed wins. Let's run it back.
I thought he got that backstab.
Billy, 33 HP watching.
Oh, he also had the knife. Oh, that was so close to getting
30 seconds left.
the Billy
Jeez.
knife. That was...
Turret out.
Oh, goodness me. That's... Sheesh.
He would have gotten that if he just had a little bit more health.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I mean, it's only been 3 games, but I have not... Well, that's the first knife play
Spike down.
Billy's not feeling too bad anymore.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. Very satisfying.
He said run it back, Turbo.
Oh, and then Viper's very low.
But still
They-
being a nuisance with her kit.
Mm-hmm.
The Viper kit don't play. And you see Raze, the number 5 on the menu map here, watching this backside for Brimstone, going to be so imperative for Dakota State to pick up on what's going on here. This lurk, this is going to make the round. Like the garage play is simply the foreplay for the engagement that's about to happen here in Schmiles.
That was a sick flick, if I'm being really honest.
The awareness from Schmiles, Jamula picking it up with the operator, but the smoke's gonna come through. And now here's where you have choices. I think it's what 8 HP on their Viper. Like the teleport's
30
going to come
seconds
through,
left.
and Jamula's going to come back, and they're going to default how Dakota State should sort of be playing this. The Viper wall not going to be as helpful as Viper's going to hope when she's about to cross this. And Brim is going to find that out for her, but the Brimstone ice in his veins. Nobody on the B side. There ain't nobody there.
Spike planted.
That was
Nobody home.
absolutely
have them.
amazing to watch from Iowa, if I'm being honest. That was the little push that could. I did not think they're going to get that. Only the seconds left on that plant, man. And now the
Placing alarm
DSU
bot.
has very favorable health
Placing
pools.
sentry.
But, I mean, at least they got the points for putting it down.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah,
It's all about this post plant, and Viper playing in CT. Gonna be able to be a nuisance here, occupy so much time.
elbow shot there.
I thought he missed that. Oh, pardon me.
That was very cool to see from Iowa. Unfortunately, wasn't completely enough. I mean, it was amazing to see how far they got just on that, to be honest.
However, Dakota State leading 1-0 in the series. For those just tuning in, this is the CCL Week 4 Valorant matchup. I just broke brand guidelines. We got Dakota State, University of Iowa Hawkeyes, head-to-head. A storied matchup, to say the least. 7-2 Dakota State leading the map, looking to close out their third straight half of Valorant play tonight. The Omen plays so patient. He's just waiting for the audience cue. He's slight peeking. He knows this Raze boombot's gonna buy them so much time. He's waiting the smoke. He's got another one in 3 seconds. This is just such good patience, waiting for the kit to come through. The Skydog's going to come through, clear B Heaven at the same time. Now you have 2 people from Dakota State watching B Heaven, while at the same time the play is being made for B Garage, making Xeon burn the ult, and then they just fall back. They get the audio cue from the Raze ult, they fall back. It's the give and go from Iowa that's making this round play, and now Dakota State, their air players are panicking. Raze back. They get one engagement on ramps. But what does that mean? Because Howler's also dying. They're creating misinformation, and they're doing such a good job. The spike, however, is going to fall A. Killjoy is going to have to make a play on low HP for the spike. Omen TPing across, going to do his best to get good info. Attacker Killjoy going to come through. Xeon. You conniving fool, you. Oh. Billy, I mean, using the smoke well, just so little info in so little time, but really University of Iowa, it was the information. They dominated the info game, they dominated early util usage, and they just dominated map presence. And I'm gonna make an analogy, and I might be stupid here. So just like interject. Okay. But it's kind of like if you think about like a government shutdown or like a really, really contended political topic with something in committee, right? Yeah. Like they kind of locked that out. Forget about it. We got to raise.
I'm sure it would have been extremely intelligent. You know what? Unfortunately, I don't have the time for political analysis.
We run it back. Heller going to use the KO grenade. Viper wall going to come up. Hey, it covers. It covers Heaven this time. Let's go. Viper had to pull up the TikTok account real quick and verify that lineup. Didn't get it the first time. However, 11th round, 1:11 on the clock. Xeon looking to make some play, get some information out of this Brimstone smoke. And he's going to make the heads-up play. Gets 2 with the Phantom spray control. You know, skins equals wins. That was all Oni Phantom. Xeon did nothing.
Spike down.
Oni Phantom has like built-in recoil control. I saw that on Reddit. It's true. The heads up blast pack play. I love the duelist play out of Xeon.
Oh yeah.
Puts a smile on my face. It's like a good. I mean, yeah, how like it's a 3K. Cool. He
that
does
was
that.
sneaky. I didn't
He
even
does
see that one
that.
coming.
Last round.
You know, it's like that.
Thought my TP was on the side of that wall.
Jay Mula talking in all chat about fumbling his teleport anchor placement. Happens to the best of us. Oh, I didn't even see. We got some Frog Fan Yeets earlier from Zulmon.
Yeet?
Frog Fan Yeet.
Frog Fan Love. Can we shout out player streams?
Can one of the 8 PCs on this campus sign into my Twitch account, spam some Frog Fan Yeets?
Get some, I don't know, any Bruja emails.
Yeah. I'm not subscribed to Sub Bruja.
Sub Bruja Pop and Trust one. Anyways, coming into a 5-stack on B here.
I've got your trail.
Billy heads up play, making it out, going to try and use the paranoia to buy time, create space. Unfortunately, he's blind, he's lost, he gets hit, he doesn't know what's going on. Sky just dumped her entire kit. Raise used her ultimate. Viper wall comes through. Jay Mula somehow is able to parse what's going on. Manages to do a lot of damage. Ult versus ultimate from the Killjoy v Viper. Who will budge first?
Shutting them down.
2 players detained. Oh, absolutely free kill there. Finding not smiles there. Unfortunate.
Darn.
Switching sides.
8-4 half. We skipped the 9-3. I apologize. I just my third sinus was acting up.
Mind's eye is a bit stuffy.
Yeah.
All right, moving into the DSU attack here. They're gonna do great. I mean,
They're gonna do great things.
yeah, DSU. Let's see if they can win 3 out of 4 pistol rounds. Still very good. Or, I mean, possibly there could be 6 pistol rounds. Possibly not exactly looking that way right now, but people have come back from much worse. But I'm not going to lie. I'm probably a bit more invested in this round, more than any other round. We'll see the rest of the game.
Yeah. This
Just 'cause I would-
determines a lot of momentum.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot riding on the back of this singular round. That is no doubt.
We're gonna pretend we didn't see that.
Observer, can you give me raise? Sorry about that one, Chief. That KO knife wasn't supposed to go there. But Xeon uses the util, gets the info. Just oh, it's like that.
That was some.
J-Mula already here. He has the headhunter, but crossfire set up. Can Omen make the? Whoa! Oracle with the third.
Somehow managing that out. Oh, before we take it
Frogman,
down.
thank you. You brought back logic to this round. Oh,
2v1 here. Let's see
someone-
someone clutch it up on Killjoy with almost no
One
util.
enemy remaining. Removed.
What?
I'm just thankful Frogfan won second to last gunfight.
I had to focus for a second.
Frogfan winning those two is okay, but Frogfan winning his second to last gunfight was the first gunfight that occurred in that entire round that went the way anyone thought it was going to.
Yep. Exactly.
World Star Hip Hop just needs to have a social media manager in our chat and just clipping it, because people are getting world starred left and right. They're getting shot in the back and 270 degree falling one tapping. Like we are seeing history.
Oh, they sold the frenzy there. I thought we were going to see some frenzy. Revolution. Ooh, strong push into mid.
Oh, he's like that.
Team was actually got no time to waste. Unable to get a kill through the blind there. All right. I would take a more split approach here. 1 on B, 2 mid. Going up. Oh! Frog getting 1 going up to heaven, but that was.
Frog made
Bit
the
of a
same mistake
rough.
his cohort J-Mula did. They did the thing where they peeked the people in the spot with the crossfire.
Whoa, I didn't even notice Schmaus was there.
Stealing sight.
Billy hoping to clutch this up.
Big player here this round. Impact frag is going to be this
Ooh, he's getting
Omen
caught up on the
versus
right.
this Viper, and he
Player
wins it.
standing.
But that gives just enough time for the spike to get down. Now a lot of kit, a lot of knowledge. KO can play. Just don't lose this. Don't take that gun for thank you. KO, I mean, 20 seconds to knife, not a lot he can do to sort of drive the pace of this engagement. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Like, it's with a KO, I mean, like a knife or an ultimate there, he could be in the driver's seat in that initiation, but really he just needed to be able to find a way to force a one-on-one there, and wasn't able to confidently do so.
Yeah, so
Maybe he could have used a nade, thrown it on the top of that ledge there on the left of your screen below the radar. Maybe he could have. But you know what?
DSU lost
Then-
the second round after winning pistol.
I mean, they kind of trolled.
They did.
Kind
To
of
be
trolled.
honest, those heaven pushes were a bit odd.
I mean, Carson did his best. Howler 6174 equals Carson for the uninitiated, but he did his level best. It is all in jest and good fun.
Xeon and Billy are tired of losing. They're going for the frenzy.
Frenzy revolution. Hockey, ha ho ho ho, ha ha ho ho.
Is that a Madagascar reference? I'm sorry.
I'm like 60% sure it is.
Okay, so I did get it right.
I'm
You
like
look-
60%.
you look very disappointed. All right.
I'm like, huh? Nemo? I thought that was shark bait. Hoo
that
ha
is
ha.
Nemo, isn't it?
I thought Nemo was shark bait. Hoo ha ha.
That's in the fish tank in Nemo.
Is it both?
Satchel out. Last player standing.
I mean, this is a 1v5, so
We're chattering
you
on
know,
about
since
references.
since
DSU has
this
been getting
is
slaughtered.
this happened.
Maybe it's better we were talking about it.
Yeah. So you know, Toy Story 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
absolutely.
No. Let me run this one. Let me run this one. So Toy Story 2, the motion picture in its final development and polishing stages, the working copy on the terminal that was being used to produce the film was RM-RF'd. No joke. Someone started an RM.RF on a directory that was created in error, but they did it starting from the root of the home directory. And the power cable was pulled from the system mid-operation, but irreparable damage was done to the contents of the film.
But a pregnant worker who was working from home, right?
Yeah.
Had
Saved
a
the
backup
day.
copy.
Had an illicit backup copy.
Was able to save the film after some bit rot hurt the only working managed backup. So moral of the story, use Google Drive, use OneDrive, use Box.com, Dropbox. Heck, use portable SSD you keep under your bed in a shoebox. But use a backup solution, ladies and gentlemen, and monitor it regularly. Have an off-site backup, just like Howler is looking to have a backup for this trade, because it is getting dicey. Attacker Killjoy down, trades coming through on the right side of site. Billy able to take 2 down on Pillar, has the ultimate, has 2 shrouded steps, but does not have the ice in his veins. That's going to fall to Frog Fan. RGX Pro Vandal in his hands. Catches
Picking up
Viper
there.
lacking.
I gotta say, blue mana on the Viper, I think, was definitely the right pick there.
Yup.
Smiles is doing great work on the Brim, and blue mana is doing great work on Viper. Ooh, I was just getting much more out of their agent picks than they were last game. All right, moving on. DSU only needs 3 more to clinch the win here, but I was getting much more of a run for the money here.
Dakota State's kind of selling. I mean, okay, the operator pick here means that they mean business. This is a glass cannon op. When I mean glass cannon op, I'm saying he did not buy armor to protect himself from incoming damage. He is a glass cannon in the sense that he can deal a lot of damage, but 1 shot equals 1 kill on the Brimstone from the University of Iowa. Early kill. I just said Killjoy. I sold. Early raise Boombot coming through at Frog Fan. Unfortunate timing on the ultimate orb while engaging Viper, going to drop some kit that's going to eradicate his Killjoy turret for the short term. Meanwhile, 3 versus 2 engagement coming down the mid. Now 3 versus 1 as Omen is going to leave, make a showers play, and join his 2 teammates with the spike, making a play up Rams. Killjoy turret going to notify University of Iowa what's up. Xeon, 8 HP, 1 play off of his ult. Xeon is 1 play off of his ult. Gets the information. Schmiles, amazing heads up play, but I don't know that he knows Raze is there. Oh, he knows. He knows.
Oh.
He knows. He knows!
Ooh, Schmiles doing work with the op. Clearly the right choice for him
30
in this
seconds
round.
left.
3v3 here, pretty close.
3v3 Dakota State. They're
25 seconds to
respecting
play
the
it.
app. They're respecting the app. They're going back to Viper. They think they can win this one-on-one instead. And Frog Fan being the initiator again. Oh, he's going to have Omen to help, but KO, you need to get your butt over here. That's a...
10 seconds left.
I mean, it's the right knife to throw. It just gives them nothing.
Gets the plant down. Sacrifice from Billy there, though.
Placing swamp grenade.
2v3. That was a very good Brim ult from Iowa.
Sacrificial Lamb Howler going to sit inside of the Viper Doom Orb. Brimstone Smoke going to come through from the defending team as they try to retake this B bomb site. 2 players pushing the right lane, looking to clear backside cubby. Killjoy utility going to come down. Grenade coming through the spray, missing out. Goodness me. Blackhawk 8100 with the 12-month resubscription at Tier 1. Thank you, Blackhawk 8100.
for your generous donation of $4.99 per month. Your donations go towards the Dakota State University Alumni Foundation Athletic Scholarship General Fund, helping give student athletes like Xeon, like Frogfin, like Billy opportunities to do more in college.
If I'm gonna ask a question, what is Backblaze?
So Nord in his resubscription message said, "What in the fresh heck did I just walk into? We aren't sponsored by Backblaze. Backblaze.com.
Smiles quick up kill.
Shoot. I mean, we'll talk about Backblaze.com in a second because Frogfan is trying to make a statement of his own right here off the back of his teammates.
Push here.
Very good. Is that KO ultimate? It's shutting them up. And it's so loud. It's so loud. So the last unique thing about KO ult that we just saw on screen there, and thank you for that,
Last player
Death,
standing.
our wonderful observer. The thing about that KO ult is the revive feature. So if he gets killed by I don't know if it's by a body shot. I think if you get like one deeged, it's too much damage. But if you're in your ult and you get like body shot, you go down for 15 seconds, and it's like an Apex Legends res. So that's really useful. I mean, if you're solo queuing and unrated or ranked, not a single person is ever going to revive the KO. It's not happening.
Gotta be honest, it must be at least 4 games I've seen of KOs in Valorant for the past 3 weeks. I think I've seen a single KO ult revive.
Yeah, it doesn't happen because, like, I mean, you have to sit there. It's like reviving your friend in zombies on round 30. It's like it's a chore. You know, like I got angles to cover. I don't want to pick you up.
Quick thank you to Sepruha for the raid, by the way. I forgot to mention that.
Shout out Sepruha. If you are not following Sepruha, you're doing it wrong. Twitch.tv.
Just so you can play some League. You can also watch the League streams. He's on the wonderful League team.
Yes.
Absolutely amazing to watch.
What role does he play?
Support.
Support.
Yeah, very good support. He handles the bot lanes like a champ. In control.
I'm gonna keep it a $150 with you, if I may.
Yes, please.
Trap destroyed.
Support's a boring role. Jay Mula, Sentinel, using the Headhunter to take some space here, hunting for heads of his own. He may be overloaded, though. Viper Wall going to come up, and he's going to be overloaded with responsibility. He has to cover the vent push from ropes, as well as from the heaven, and he's going to get swung from his left in short time. Can Raze come take some of the burden off of him? Tumbletel KO also joining the affair, looking to create some space and get to that Stinger or that Phantom, but wow.
Last player standing. 30
Ash and
seconds.
Oracle coming out on top on that. They were just waiting for the perfect time, and they hit all the shots they needed to take another win. And the score is getting
Closer.
close here, uncomfortably close. We may actually be seeing Icebox tonight.
Yeah, we are getting closer, and I didn't talk about.
All right. We are back. A dink coming through.
down
We get to see
A.
2 incidents of the Phantom Curse coming
got the
through.
spike.
2 versus 2 remaining on the bomb site. Going to see some utility coming through up the back of the early Killjoy ultimate for information. Dakota State. 2 versus 2 spike going to go down. Full
30
HP and
seconds
armor for
left.
both representatives of Dakota State. However, University of Iowa Twisted only sitting on a minuscule amount of HP. Not a lot of kit, not a lot of util. Viper dumped her whole kit for the mid-B play. This is going to be
Last player
an
standing.
insurmountable peak.
One
But
enemy
can
remaining.
they do the impossible? KO has the grenade. Time.
Back to fighting class.
Putting DSU 1 point away from winning it all tonight.
Match point.
Still broke. Wow. All right.
This is. They turned it around. They got a bit serious there. Let them take 2. Let them take 3.
Yeah.
And they were tired of it.
I mean,
Really
sitting
feels like that.
12-9, Xeon 21-17-4, making great impact. We got the likes of Frog Fan throwing up double-digit assists, making impact on the map using this early kit. This Viper kit B, conjunction with the Rays, just bypassing that. It's a great counter, gets a lot of early information. Xeon could be looking to use the showstopper going into this round to create space and momentum for Dakota State. Billy occupying mid, locking down ropes. Vent not going to be an option for the foreseeable future if you are the University of Iowa, and that is Schmiles. Their playmaker.
I thought Schmiles was gonna come out of the smoke, catch him off guard. From being honest.
It looks like Oracle's about to do that. 3, 2, 1,
yeah.
dead. Pop goes the Weasel, and pop goes Omen's life this round. Showstopper coming through. Xeon able to pick up Frog Fan's trade vote.
Spike down B.
The Viper backside making an impact, and that's 12-10. That's a thrifty. I mean, it might not be an actual thrifty because like they picked
It's
up
close,
they picked
yeah.
up Phantoms, so the combat score changes. But that they walked into Spectre. That's a thrifty in my book.
This is making it uncomfortably close for DSU right now. They had some very clutch headshots from Iowa there. This is I'm not gonna lie, I'd like to be a fly on the wall in DSU room right now, in the esports room.
Yeah. You'd be the only noise occurring. Jamula, no information out of the early Presence A lobby. Raze and Killjoy looking to make some noise B, but that Viper orb is just
You should run.
Killjoy coming down. I don't even think we're going B. I'm gonna be honest with you. We're not going B.
Play.
That will happen. That will happen.
Oh.
Billy making his. Billy, you got spike ramp, G. Run to site. Dude, lost. Okay, but
Nice.
he was lost,
Nice
and now
headshot.
he is found.
Very glad. Only